Hello guys, welcome to the 6th video in this series, and in this video we will learn the operators. In last video we learned how to declare and initialize the variable. Now we want to do something with them. So operators enable us to perform some operations on them, and they are special symbols that perform specific operations on 1, 2 and 3 operands and return the result. Say we want to perform addition of x and y, and then plus operator is used. And then we can store the resulting output in Z using the assignment operator. Operators in Java are divided into 4 groups: arithmetic, bitwise, relational and logical. The first group of operators I want to explain is the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators can only be applied to the numeric types like byte, short, int, long, float, double and char, since char is the subtype of a int. Now, the operators in these groups are plus, minus, multiply, divide, modulus, plus assignment, minus assignment, multiplication assignment, division assignment, modulus assignment, increment and decrement. Let me write an example using these operators using the basic int. So the first statement I will write is int a is equal to 1 plus 1. What this statement does is that the plus operator is used to add these two operands, 1 plus 1 which is 2, and using this assignment operator the value is 2 is copied to the a variable, so the output the a will contain is 2. In the next statement I use the minus operators. I will take a as my first operand and then write the 5 as my second operand. So in similar way, what this statement does, it takes the value of a, which is 2, and then subtract the minus 5 from it, and the resulting output, which is minus 3, is stored in the b variable. Next statement is to show the multiplication operator. I will take b as my operand and then I apply the multiplication operator and then I multiply it with the 2. So here the b, which has value minus 3, is multiplied to 2 and the result will become minus 6, and then result using this assignment operator is copied to the c. So the output that will be contained in the c variable is minus 6. In next statement I will use the division operator. Division operator, the c, which is the first operand, and then I divided it with the 4. So in this statement the c and 4 are divided. What is the output of this division? It will be minus 1.5, but our result will be copied to the int finally. So the 0.5 of minus 1.5 are truncated and only the minus 1 will be stored in the d operator. In the next statement I will write int d and then I perform a unary minus on the d variable. So using the unary minus, the sign of d variable, which is minus, is converted to positive. So the final value that e contain is 1. To show the output, let me write system dot out dot println, and then I will write here in between the a is equal to plus a. In this statement, I will concatenate a string and an integer. So what println does here is that it first convert this a into a string and then concatenate these two strings, and then the final output will be passed to this println method and the output will be shown to the console. So you will understand this is very common way to print the output to the console. I will write here b to show my b variable, and then I write the c to show the value of my c variable, and then similarly d and e. Don't forget to save the file first, then compile the file and then run the output. We can clearly see that what we have expected is already shown in the console. Now we can use these operators on floating point numbers, like I will use double instead of int. So now we will examine what will be the output of each statement. First 1 and 1, which is added and it become 2. Since the 2 is stored into double, then double variable a will contain 2.0. Now here a, which contain 2.0, is subtracted from -5, then the output will be -3.0. Now -3.0 is multiplied by 2, then it become -6.0. Now -6.0 is divided by 4, then the output will be -1.5. But in this case the 0.5 is not truncated, as the double can handle the floating point number and our D contains the -1.5. And in the finally, when the minus unary operator is used, then the E variable will contain the 1.5. So I will run again the program after compiling, and we can see that the A, B, C, D, all of them are as we have expected. The modulus operators are used to get the remainder when a division or perform its operand. So let me write the modulo example. Int mod is equal to 5 mod 2. When the 5 is divided by 2, what will be the remainder? Its remainder will be 1. So mod will contain the 1 as its value. Just save it and run it. You can see that the mod will contains the 1. If I change its value, it's to 3, and I will change it to 25. I'll change it to 25, again compiling and then running. I will see that it still contains the, let me change this to 5 and it to 64. You can see that the mod will be 4 here. Let me explain use these kind of operators. So if we have statements like a is equal to a plus 5, then this statement can be written using a plus assignment and then 5. So if you have the statements which has the form like where, and then your assignment, and then again your val, and then your operators, and then your operators, and then your expression, then these statements can be written using this op, assignment, and then expression. You can use the plus, minus, multiply, divide, and modulus operators on these. The last ones are increment and decrement. If you have a statement like that, and if you want to add 1 to a, you will write a is equal to a plus 1. That's very simple. The same statement can be written using the same statement can be written using these a plus plus, which is the postfix forms of increment operator. Another form we can write is plus plus a. If these statements are used alone, they are equivalent, but if they are used in an expression, there is very important and subtle difference between them. For example, I will write int y is equal to a plus plus. What this statement does is that it will take a which has value 5. And then store it in a y variable. So y will become 5 and then a value is increment. So it is incrementing the value of a after it is used in an expression. In this statement, while y will become 5 and a will become 6. If I write plus a, then first the value of a is incremented. So a will become 6 and y also becomes the 6. Very similar is the decrement operator, in which the one value is decremented from the operand.